I just found 85,000 square feet of vintage paradise in Houston, Texas. This is actually one of the largest antique malls in Texas with over 250 vendors under one roof.
There is so much in the store. It was really awesome.
Something for everybody. As you probably know, I love brass pieces and I found a lot of brass. Check out this French horn. I saw pottery, art, glass, books, textiles, chandeliers, even architectural pieces, and one-of-a-kind decor. So these lamps are vintage Italian alabaster lamps, and they are going for $225 each. Very beautiful lamps. Good job to that booth. They did well. This booth had a lot of really pretty vintage purses, a lot of jewelry. They had a lot of jewelry. They were located sort of on the right side, far back. This booth had a lot of really cute strawberry type stuff. And then we had the dog booth, which was adorable. They did a really cute job decorating it. They had a brass golfer, which is right up my alley. I would have loved to have that. I love golfing. There were these alabaster lamps. I loved this stitch piece of art. It was so cute. It's very pretty. They are going for around $100 to $150 online. Next up, I saw these couches and chairs, and these are in crazy demand right now. And if you get hungry while you're shopping, you can even stop in at their cafe and have some lunch. They have things like chicken salad sandwiches, they have taquitos, they have pulled pork sandwiches. So it's definitely something I plan on checking out the next time I go. There is just so much to see, y'all. I am just working it. I am working it. I am sweating because I am like working it there. You don't want to miss a darn thing. You just don't want to miss a thing. So I was trying to just scan as quickly as I can. There's so many items that you feel like you're going to miss something and you don't want to miss anything. Who wants to miss anything? I was trying to go through my mental checklist of items that I was looking for. So if anybody else goes, I want you to pop me a comment below and tell me. I am looking for a stack of vintage postcards, and I'm talking a thick stack for a reasonable amount of money. If you find any, let me know. This piece looked like the Japanese satsuma dishes, and they were going for a lot online. This dish in particular, they were only asking $20. I should have got it. It was beautiful. Neat little find. I kind of got stuck on this banana fiber tree that I found. I didn't know what it was at the time. I did look it up when I got back, and I really liked it. It had a cool look to it, and I kind of thought you could possibly use it like to hold necklaces. Just kind of a different kind of like art piece. It was pretty cool. There was a lot of jewelry at this booth. I did pick up some pieces. There were mystery bags. There were project bags. It was a lot of jewelry there. I found this copper kettle, and this booth had several different copper tea kettles, and they had some nice tea kettles in this entire booth, like all over the place. Really cool. The one larger one was dented pretty good. some salt and pepper shakers that had a lot of different themes, and pasta strainers. I always love finding these little soup bowls. They're really adorable. I picked up this little vase and I literally was mind blown about how light it was. That's one I'm going to look up here. This vase is a Bellique porcelain double shell creamer vase, and it is probably from the 1940s to 1960s. Rain. This next item was a Czech Bohemian lamp cluster, and it is amazingly beautiful. Like, these Siamese cats, man, they're all the rage right now. So if you find you a Siamese cat, you need to get it. They also had this barometer, which I recently sold on my shop. This booth had a ton of artwork. I loved the birds. I loved all of the large frames. They were gorgeous. This one had a really interesting piece. They had some interesting stuff in this booth. There, I was kind of looking. I spotted this brass. It looks like it could be a sink. I'm gonna go ahead and look that up. Let's put it up on the screen. This next item was really cool. It was an elk hook, and it was either an inkwell or an ashtray, but I mean, come on. Really, really unique piece. Really, really cool. Some of these booths have a ton of furniture. They have gorgeous lighting, so many decorative items to choose from. There's lots of lamps and glassware. You'll find everything from furniture to vintage jewelry to collectibles and primitives. This owl was being priced at several different price points online, but come on, it's so cute. And then in the same booth, there were these Siamese kittens, and they were so cute. My son has a Siamese kitten, and they were really cute. I think they were only going for about $45, steal of a deal. There was also it's a nice little Oneida picture. A nice little Oneida to make your Nida. This one we're gonna pause, folks. We're gonna pause for this one. This thing here, this crab,
was the mother lode.
Man, this thing was so heavy. Abalone and brass crab dish, and it was made in Mexico, I believe. I think this baby was priced at $4.95. So I'm seeing a lot of this like patriotic, classic, American kind of regal look going on. I found these bookends, and also in the same booth, they had these plaques. This is just coming back full circle. I mean, my last house had eagles on the floor, and I am not lying about that. We had linoleum eagles, patriotic eagles on the floor. And if I would have waited till 2026, those bad boys would have been back in style, full force. I mean, we could have been on trend with that flooring. Just think about that. Just think about how life comes full circle. And when you think something's old and out of style, think again, because that baby's coming back. There were brass lamps or sconces, I think, that I just passed. Those were very cool. This is a cool little piece. Brass. I love this brass lamp that they had over the Star Wars. I don't know what they were, paint pictures. Because brass is cash. Come on, people, say it with me. Brass is cash. Oh my gosh, this booth just had like my mouth watering. Like, look at this. Look how fancy this booth is. I mean, somebody put some serious dollars into this booth. Sculptures, beautiful furniture. Look at the harp. I mean, look at that harp. That is amazing. Where did they get that? I mean, goodness gracious. That is an amazing harp. Stunning. It was a lot of money. They wanted a lot of dollars for it, as they should. I love that little owl. This booth was really cute. They had a lot of good finds in this booth. It was it looked like maybe a smaller vendor there. They had these little brass floral candle holders that were adorable. They had, look at the little mouse and cheese back there. I just pointed to it twice. Like, it's so cute. It just was so cute. Little old school bunny. Look at this little ducks. So cute. You know, ducks, they just get me every time. I just want to buy them every time I see them. Even the live ones. Even the live ones. Oh, those were some little cookie cutter, cookie forms, cake forms, something. I don't know. This piece right here, I actually have a piece like this that I purchased for my husband in New Mexico. It is made out of horsehair, which is really cool. It's a very cool technique that they use when they make this type of pottery. And we have a bear, and it's a super, super unique way of making the pottery, and very impressive. So if you ever see the pottery with like the squiggly lines in it, it's horse's hair. And wow, people thought of that. Like, one day somebody just said, I'm going to throw my horse's hair in this pottery and see what happens. And they made a whole new genre of pottery. That is how many booths are in there. And I can really shop, y'all. I can really get in there. But by the time, like, I actually didn't eat lunch, and I should have ate in their cafe before I went. But if you're not prepared and you come hungry, you're going to be fed while you're there too. And then you can take a little break, get yourself a little drink and a little sandwich, and then make another round. Maybe I would suggest strategically shopping the store, because I definitely made the mistake. I went in and I started off to the right. I had never been there before, so I had no idea where the restrooms were. And it's straight on back. And I wish I would have known that.
So you're welcome.
So I would suggest working this in a sort of a grid system so that you don't miss any of the booths. And I would plan on being there for probably at least 2 hours. I will say the staff was super helpful. I was approached multiple times to see if I needed any help, and they were very informative. When I went to go check out, they told me there's a lot of sales, so be sure to follow them on social media. I will tag their shop below so that way you can check in and see when their sales are running. The wonderful cashier told me that they've been doing this so long. They've been in business since the 80s, and they really know what they're doing there. They do reasonable sales. I saw on their website that they do have even like appraisal days where you can pay a small fee and have an item appraised. Super cool. Like, that is such a great service. That's such a great idea for resellers and for people that are wanting to just know what they have. You know, we're passed down things and we kind of want to know what is it worth. So that's an interesting service that they had there. And then huge parking lot. My hands were starting to get too full of items. There's a lot of breakables in there, and if you're carrying a basket, it can kind of feel like, oh, I need to set this down. I found myself setting it down a lot because there was so many breakables. I didn't want to hit anything with my little arm basket. So you can grab one of those up by the cashiers, or they will, if you have items that you want them to hold until you're ready to check out, there is a spot at the counters where you can write down your name and they will hold your items for you so that you can shop without having to carry the stuff. That is super helpful. I probably would suggest going and then eating and then going and shopping a little longer, because you could literally spend about 3 hours at this store easily taking your time. I will definitely be going back. I'm on their email list. They will send you out emails letting you know when their sales are going to be, and so stay on top of it. And thumbs up the Antique Gallery of Houston. I'm a big fan. Thank you. I just love vintage, people, because those things are going to come back around full circle, because quality is quality is quality. I want to thank my husband for my tea of the day. If you would like to provide a tea of the day, there's going to be a link below. I will be having a tea with every video that I put out. And as always, please like and subscribe so that I can continue on the road.